This is Terra DePompe. I'm Laura Barnett, and we are the co-presidents of the Mockingbird chapter of National Charity League. And welcome to Celebration of Service, COVID style.
As you all may be aware, we tried to hold this back in April, as we usually do every year, but we were hoping that by September, the global pandemic would have resolved itself and we could have seen you in person. But you know what they say about best laid plans.
Tara and I were talking the other day, and moving this to September actually will give the provisionals a great chance to look at the Mockingbird chapter and what great role models the actual seniors were for them. The fact that the senior class that graduated this past spring, they actually had 7,551 hours, which is pretty amazing. They're great role models. Now, they didn't do the 7,551 hours in 1 year, they did it in their 6 years. But there's 6 years that you go through, and as provisionals, they're just starting their first year, but it's a great way to learn. And there's a lot of struggles that we're having right now, and it's with COVID, but I think that, you know, you learn, it's a lot like a rose. When you see the beautiful rose at the end, you've actually got to go through the thorns on the rose stem. And it's a lot like COVID. You got the thorns on the stem before you can get to that beautiful rose on the end. And it's very similar to what we're experiencing right now with our chapter with COVID.
Well, Laura, that's true. And that number is kind of staggering. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But you know, with our amazing Celebration of Service committee, holla, y'all did an amazing job with being flexible and, you know, putting this together for us and being creative, that
Gosh, yes.
doing this webinar and the video ahead of time. So thank you to all of you. The struggles that we're going through are also offering another opportunity to show grace and service in our community, and celebrating all that National Charity League and the Mockingbird chapter stands for, and that's celebrating the mother-daughter connection and the service to others.